Joining us now in the Continental Tire Coach's Corner, he's the Kentucky head coach, John Calipari. Blown out by Duke in the first game of the season. I guess I should be saying good things about him since he's in the studio with us. 6 Final Fours, won the title in 2012. Please say hello to the Kentucky head coach, John Calipari. He's going to take his good old time getting over here. Hi, Coach.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
You guys doing all right? So you start off with, I get buried by Duke.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. And you just hit Paulie right in the face. Why?
Too early in the morning.
Yeah. How you doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Good. What do you hear on the street here in Minneapolis when people see you?
I just got here.
Oh.
I mean, I walked in and I think people are excited. You know, it's the Final Four.
Your hair looks like you've been up for a while.
Oh, my God.
Your hair looks great.
You have makeup on, I see. Why didn't I get makeup?
You don't need it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You probably have a tanning bed, don't you?
Are you crazy?
Yeah, you probably got a stylist.
I never knew you put oil on. I never. Tanning bed.
Your hair looks good.
I grew up from Pittsburgh. I'd have got beat up if I had a tanning bed.
Yeah. What do you think of your Steelers?
Mike Tomlin is the best, and unfortunate they go through some things like every team, but they'll figure it out. It's the Steelers. They'll have a chance to be in the Super Bowl, win the championship. They'll be there.
But when you have these coaches where you have players who are there under contract, I mean, it's different for, a college basketball coach. If you have a problem, sometimes you're stuck with the problem. And it feels like that was the way with Mike Tomlin, certainly with Antonio Brown, where there's nothing you could do, or Le'Veon Bell.
I don't know if it's as much as the coach as the management. Was it a contract? What was it?
Yeah.
I don't know all the particulars. I just know Mike is a good man.
But this, you didn't deal with this too much in the NBA, did you?
I told you the story. I mean, the difference between college and the NBA. In college, you're teaching life skills. You're counseling kids. You'll counsel aggressively. You sit them out games at times. You sit them out of practice. And if it's really bad, tell them you can't be a part of this.
Yeah.
In the NBA, if the guy's the same way, you start him, you get him shots, promote him in the media so you can trade him. I mean, it's a totally different approach to it.
Have you ever purposely tried to end a practice early for something that you wanted to do on your own? Bob Knight ended a practice. He got angry at a kid just so he could go hunting. Chris Beard was here yesterday, and he talked about how he ended a practice so he could go get something to eat. You ever done that at Kentucky?
Not really. I can't remember, but if I have a radio show, they make me do like this. I'm like, guys, I got to go. So the end of practice, they'll do shooting drills, do the shooting stuff. I got to go. They got me doing radio here, guys, so I've done that.
Are you more important in practice or in the game?
I would like to think in practice because you want your players to go to the training in the game. Like, don't worry about the opponent. Don't worry about the TV. Don't worry about the tournament. Just go to your training. So I think you're more important in the games or in practice. Games are more of a chess match. They do something. You get in a game and all of a sudden you have to change what you're doing to finish the game. Like you're playing so-and-so and so-and-so, and then by the end of the game, you're like, look, let's just win this game and we'll figure it out after. That happens a lot in these games. But I think the practices are where the games are won or lost.
John Calipari, the Kentucky head coach, joining us here in the studio. Nice studio we got here. That's where they're going to play the Final Four, right?
What socks do you have on?
What socks?
Yeah.
Under Armour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Is that
Are
okay?
they inside out or the right side?
No, they're good. They're good this time.
Because usually you wear them one way, and then because you don't want to wash them, you turn them over and wear them the other way, which I've seen here before.
I don't have an apparel deal. Like, if you didn't
trying to get an Under Armour deal, obviously, or you wouldn't have said that.
No, you asked me that. I told you who I had.
You could have said, no, I got socks on.
I wear Adidas. I wear Nike.
Whoever wants to give it to
exactly.
You. So you're on scholarship. Are you on scholarship?
Yeah.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you didn't have an apparel deal with Nike, you probably couldn't get dressed in the morning, could you?
Well, I'd have underwear on, but other than that, I mean.
What do you think Nike's going to offer Zion Williamson? What do you think he's worth?
Well, do you remember when Nike did what they did with Tiger and everybody was up in arms? They couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And they got a deal.
Yeah, they did.
They got a deal. I would say, and I'll be honest with you, we recruited Zion. I probably missed him a little bit. I knew he was going to be good. I didn't know he was going to be this good. I knew he could dominate, but not like he's done. And when we played against him, I walked off the court and I said, I missed on another one. I knew he'd be good. You know what I'm saying? I watched him. I said, he's going to be all right. He's going to be good. The kid's off the chain.
How did you find out he wasn't going to Kentucky?
I can't remember. Probably told us. We get told no many more times than we get told yes. Everybody talks about they get everybody. That's so untrue. I mean, but it probably someone called us and I wished them luck. And, I can't remember. I hear no so much.
Who broke your heart? Tom Izzo said he cried when he lost Chris Webber.
He cried?
Yeah.
Big baby. Dude's a mama's boy. He's going to cry? What are you talking
Has
about?
a recruit ever made you cry?
No.
Sad.
And because I don't take it personal. It's their family. If you don't want to play for me, I get it. Go, and I wish you luck. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to get mad at a kid. I can't believe you did this to me. It's not about me. If they think their best opportunity to reach their dreams is with our program and how we do it, and we don't do it like everybody else. I mean, it's hard and it's a grind, and you're not going to, if you don't guard, you're not going to play. And
But are you okay if they
freshman.
lied to you?
What's that?
Are you lied to?
I don't think so.
Because I would think that would bother you.
If someone tells me a lie and I know it's a lie, then I'll walk out of the home and say, you know what they just did. They're not telling the truth. Like, for example, I may say to a family, now that we're involved, the avalanche is going to happen. And they go, what avalanche? We're going to get killed by everybody. Everybody's going to come in and kill us. And if that's what's happened, most families will say, yeah, everybody's talked about you guys and this and this. If someone says, no, they don't say anything about you, I walk out like they're lying. They are lying. Move on.
What's the reaction to the lifetime contract, Ben?
What lifetime? What happened?
Yeah, I saw the headline. You got a lifetime deal at Kentucky. Congratulations.
What is a lifetime deal? They'll declare me dead in 3 years. I mean, what is a lifetime deal?
I didn't label it a lifetime deal. Somebody else did.
Who did?
I have no idea.
I didn't label it a lifetime deal. So someone must have. I mean, here's the thing.
Do you have a contract till you die?
No.
Then it's not a lifetime
That's
deal.
what I say.
Okay.
So there have been people that have said things about this thing and haven't even read it. What the university did months ago, the beginning of the year, their thing was, we want you to finish your career here. What would that look like? Well, I'm in the middle of the season. I don't know what it would look like. So they came at me and said, what could it look like this? The meeting took 15 minutes between Dwayne Peavy and
Why are you yelling?
I'm yelling. I like yelling at you.
Okay.
It took 15 minutes.
Okay.
He said, could it look like this? I said, yeah, that would be good. And I spruced it up a little bit. You have to. You know how you do that.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is, it's not till I die. It's not that I'm going to be in a walker trying to coach. It's you finish your career here. This is would it look like this? And that was it. I mean, and again, let me say this. Can I say something else? You were ready to speak again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My leverage is what I've done at each school. It's not that this school called or that program called or that NBA team. That's not my leverage. My leverage is what I've done at the programs. And I do talk to people, and the reason I talk to people, I have relationships with most of them. And if it's an NBA team, I'm going to probably call that guy to pick some of my players. So, yeah, I do. But it was blown up, and it came out, so we had to respond to it. But the university has been good to me. I appreciate what they've done for me. Hopefully, I've done something good there that led them to say, we want you to finish your career here. And it's been a pretty good run.
Can I speak now?
No.
Okay. Somebody else wanted the Dan answer.
Go ahead. What do we have?
Yeah,
No?
Paulie, did you want to ask him about
I hit you in the
UCLA?
mouth. Say something.
Yes or no, did UCLA offer you a contract?
No. Look, That's that UCLA. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you.
Okay, but there are numbers attached to this.
If they're numbers, they're not true. They're not true.
You didn't entertain
Dan Guerrero
UCLA.
and I know each other because we worked on committees.
Okay.
But no, that's not true.
You didn't entertain anything with UCLA.
No, Dan and I talked. He talked to our AD, said, let's talk. And we talked about the culture of a big-time basketball program. So they're going to do fine. And it is what it is. I'll say it again. The relationships that I have in this profession over all these years, I'm going to talk to people. And at the end of every year, this stuff happens. My leverage is not another program. It's what I've done, whether I was whatever program. It's what I've done on the court with our kids. What we've done. Can I start on the graduation rate?
No, we're not doing that this time around.
Can I not?
No, we're not doing that this time around. Players' salaries, how much they made, graduation rate. No, we've been down this road many times. Lakers reach out to you?
No.
No interest in going back to the
I'm.
You're good.
I'm where I want to be.
Good.
I'm coaching.
Well, I believed you. I believed you when you told me this is where you don't look for another offer. You don't want to coach anyplace else. That's why when I saw the UCLA offer, I went.
Can I ask Paul, why would I? Why would I want to leave Kentucky?
That's what all of us asked ourselves when the rumor came out.
Yeah, I mean, why would I? But will I talk to people? Sure, I will. I mean, what am I? No, I don't talk to you, and I don't talk to you, and I'm not talking. And then I call, could you draft my guy? No, you wouldn't talk to me when I wanted to talk to you. I'm not going to. You create relationships in this thing.
All right.
And the relationships you have, whether it be with owners, GMs, athletic directors, college presidents, important that we're able to reach out and help our kids.
I'm happy for you.
Oh my gosh, what you hesitated.
Well, no, I'm happy for you. There's still some loose ends there at UCLA, but there was numbers attached to it. That's why I don't know where they came from.
I don't know where they came from either.
What's your?
And then how could someone have an opinion on this quote lifetime contract if no one has seen it yet? You haven't seen it. You don't know. Well, he shouldn't have something till he's 90. I'm not going to have a contract to him. I'm hoping I'm living in 5 years. I mean, it's just is gone. But
are you going to get a
am
statue?
I polarizing?
No, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you going to get a statue?
Are you polarizing?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
Not
so
as much
I feel
as
good
you.
Then you're polarizing. I'm polarizing.
No, you're really polarizing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're really polarizing. Do you get a statue at Kentucky? Is that in your lifetime contract?
No, because we have Coach Joe B. Hall's statue right in, and I have to go in. It's part of my job to wipe it up when I go in the office. If there's any bird doo-doo on it, I got to get that off. But he has his statue out in front of our lodge.
I got Ernie Johnson coming in, so I got to take a break. All right.
No.
All right.
No.
Well, I mean, you can stay there, but it'll be weird because Ernie's going to sit on your lap.
Okay.
All right. Congrats on the lifetime deal there, and it's a shame UCLA didn't work out. We'll take a break. He's John Calipari.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.